Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am finishing up my Haribo set. I have the gummy bears to make and the gummy bear cake, and I will be finished with that. Here is the Haribo gold bears. We have a little spill cake, and of course we have our little bag of gummy bears. So this one requires a lot of steps. So I need to make some gummy bears really quick, and then I can move on to making the cake. Let me get my tips. Have them all in here. Let's see if I can find the ones that I was using. There's one. Okay, there's red. I haven't cleaned these yet for this very reason. And what are you? Orange. Blue. And where are you at? Oh, I think I had green and the green. I did. Green was in the green. Yes. Don't think I need that. Alright. So let me get everybody opened up. I'm just going to do one at a time. I'm just going to make a tray of each one. And to simply, let me get my table over here. There we go. And you just simply fill each little bear up. And it is tiny in there. Takes very little resin. To kind of help avoid bubbles, I try to stick it down in the mold some. Fill it up to what looks full. And I will take my toothpick, pop any bubbles that I may see, give it a little tap. If I need to add any more, I can. The orange and the yellow are so darn similar in this one. Alright, let me see how this looks. I need a toothpick. I do see bubble. This is some of the bubbliest resin, I have to say. I don't really see any more. Looks pretty good. I want to add a bit more to this one. There we go. Alright, that looks good. Oh, now I can see some bubbles, but it won't matter anyways. They're teeny tiny. Cure these, and I'm just going to keep going, make a tray of each, see how many that gives me after I kind of figure out how many goes in the bag versus how many I'm going to need for my cake, and see if I need to make another tray of each. Actually, I think I'm going to make 2 trays of each, or a tray and a half. Sounds pretty good. But instead of boring you, I'm just going to repeat this for all the colors, and I will be back when I've got all of them done. We'll put them in the bag and make the cake. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm coming back while I'm making the green. Be forewarned on the green. The green is the one that you use the most, and I'm making 2 trays of each, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get 2 trays. So be mindful of that when you're making yours if you get this set. I think I'm just going to have a few less green ones because it's already spitting and sputtering. I don't think I'm going to have enough because you use the green pretty much across everything. The cherries, the stems are green. The frogs, the green. Your snakes, you have green in it. And then you have your gummy bears. So they should have given us, I think, an extra bottle of the green because we do use it so much. Granted, the cherries, it's very, very minimal, and these are super tiny too, but I was just noticing as I was making these that I just don't think I'm gonna, I did get a full tray though, so I'm happy there, but I don't know if I'm gonna get many more out of it or not, but I did want to make that known. Let me pop these out and see how it goes. And these are just adorable. I can get one on my finger. I mean, they are so tiny and so cute. But let me see. I'm trying to let it rest over here. I know I still have a little bit in there, but it's already just, there's hardly anything. I'm trying to think if what else we had that had green in it, which I think I have plenty, but especially with all the other colors, but still kind of annoying. You want to make what you want to make. Yeah, it is just desperately trying. Can I just get one more, please? Go, come on, you can do it. Just give me enough for one more little gummy. It is all she wrote, I think. Okay, I think that's it. Let me get my little toothpick here. Let's see if there's any in the cap. Yeah, I mean, she is just done for. Yeah, even my cap. I've been cleaning my cap out, and this is pretty much empty, so, or scraping it out, I should say, and there's nothing in there. So, again, I just wanted to come back and say, just be mindful about the green. I was able to get a tray and then 4, and I just don't think there's anything else in there. I probably have some other green resin. I just don't feel like digging for it. So I did get a tray, and I think that's enough. So I've got 2 more colors to go. I'm just making little bowls of each of them. Like I said, 2 trays of each, minus the poor green. That is okay. We will still have plenty. So let me get the yellow and blue, and I'll be back to bag these and then make the cake. Alright, my last tray of blue ones here. Pop these all out. And let's see, I didn't mean to do that. They pop out so nice and easy too. And the last one, there we go. Alright, I'm going to put this up so I don't mess up my little mold. Have it for more gummy bears. Saved this one for the last because I knew it was going to take a good bit to make all of those. But it honestly went pretty quick. I was nicely surprised. Oops, I'm knocking stuff down over here. Alright, so again, I made 2 trays of each except for the green. I only had enough to do 1 full tray and then 4 gummy bears, so but that's okay. Alright, we have our cake, our cute, adorable little spill cake. Love it. There's a little cutout right there. So, what do I do with that? Basically, we're going to decorate it like we would any other cake. Let's see here. Of course, do the sides. Place your gummy bears all around it. And then the top, I always do the sides, then the top. Basically the same. Then just place your little gummy bears all around it. And then do your little piece. Set it and you're done. Oh, and then put your extras in the center. Sorry. Forget about that part. Oops. And then we have our little tray, which has a gummy bear on the bottom. Another thing on this, you want to be careful. Normally I would do 2 layers. Let me get my resin open. Let me see how it is. Usually I'll do 2 layers That way it's just a little darker. But with this one, you have to be careful not to make it too thick or your little dome will not go over it. So I'm not going to go for that perfect little smooth texture. Let me just see how it looks. I don't mind that you can see the orange stripe. I kind of actually like it on this one. Let me see here. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm way up here. I'm not paying attention. I think I'm going to do this layer kind of thin, and then go back over it with one more layer. That way, get this off the bottom. I didn't mean to get it on the bottom, because I don't think I'm going to lock it just that thin, to be honest. So let me cure this back here. That way I can put a second two thin layers, because I still want to make sure my dome will close. Didn't charge my light, so it's dying on me. Just get it good enough, then I'll put it in my big lamp. May have to stick it in my nose. There we go. Alright. Oops. Of course I would cure that on there. Alright. I'll come back. Again, just thin layers, because you will get it too thick and you will not get your cute little cloche over it. Sorry, I just keep not paying attention to where I'm at. Trying to make it a little rough looking. That way it looks a little more natural. But not too rough. That way it's not too thick. A little bit more. Oh, can't get myself situated here. Okay, that looks good. Set this out of the way. I'll plop it on this table. Get a little alcohol. Alright, next, where are they? Over there. Alright, this part you just want to take your gummy bears and just place them all over your little cake here. Set a bunch up here on the table. 2 of each for now, or something like that. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so I'm just kind of going to go along. I don't know why I set this down like a dummy. Let me get my cake back up. I need to have it in my hand. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to start on one side, placing them on the cake. Well, we have flying gummy bears. That looks cute. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Alright, these are flipped upside down. Can you flip over, please? No real uniformity to it, just lacing them however. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to repeat this process and get all these on there, and I will come back once I have got them, all on here. If I can hold on to them, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, got the head pretty well cured. Now I just want to get the top. Scrape this off pretty good. Now we have our gummy bears to hold on to. This, I'll just put a good little thick layer so I don't have to do more than one coat. That looks pretty good. Clean this off as best I can. Put this up. Then we just go along and add our gummy bears on the top. Sorry if I'm not saying anything, I have to concentrate. Oh. And these little suckers will go flying. I have flung a few. Thank goodness I made extra. Let's start back over here. Green. Oops. And I think I'm going to leave it like that. I like that, how it looks. Looks cute. Alright, let me cure this. I did already go ahead and decorate the little piece because it was just so small and it's just the same thing. So let me pop this in my light, cure it really good, and I'll be right back. Alright, got that cured up. Next, we want to take our cake, pop it in here, and then I took all the gummy bears, just mixed them up in here. And I just want to toss them into this hole. Then when I plop it down, I want them to be spilling out onto my cake, so I am going to toss a few up here. Oh, wish I had more green. Like so, and then the test. Oh no. See, this is what happens. You do this and it will. Oh no, nope, I got it. Oh, it is a tight fit, but I did get it to fit. There we go. It is cute as can be. And then we have our little side piece right here. Got a little bit of resin underneath. It does not sit flat. It was like that when I got it too. It's so weird. But that's okay. There we have that. And then we'll just take our leftovers. Let's see how many I can fit in here. Oh yes, I can fit more. All of those will fit. And actually, I could fit a few more. Then I just want to take this little piece off, stretch it out, fold it down, seal it up, and there we have a nice little bag of Haribo Go Bears. But there we go. That is our gummy bear cake. Absolutely adorable. I love it. Glad I saved this one for last. It was actually really fun to make. Oh, I forgot a gummy bear. Let's see if I can slide this up and, oh yeah. me sneak my other gummy bear in there. Get in there. Come on, you can do it. Let me fix this real quick. Should have left it alone. Let's see here. I can get them to go right here and then spill down 2 more. Like I said, watch making those because you will not get a good, there we go. There we go. Now we got a good little spill going. Actually fixing. There we go. Cute as can be. Alright, crisis averted. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you. My Gudetama should be here. Hopefully I don't know if it'll be here this week. They're usually really slow because I'm clear across the states from where they ship out from. So, it usually takes about a week. So, I'm dying to get it though. But I do have other ones coming and then I do have a bunch more. So, hopefully they all come soon. And I can make that. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you all. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.